Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Sister Sakani. Today, I am going to talk about um, a dream I had last night, and we're going to read scriptures just to show more what the Lord is telling us. So, last night I had this dream. It started like this. Um, in this dream, I could see water, clear waters, and I could see that there was something moving and like touching the water, kind of like laying down. I couldn't see the whole body at first clearly. I could just see that there was like an object, like something was laying down, moving and touching the waters, and I could see that the trail of waters, how when somebody touches the waters, I could see the waves, being rolled, the waves changing, moving that way. And then I saw the face of the, I don't know if it's a person or whatever it was. The face, it wasn't a good face. It was like a deformed kind of face. It wasn't normal. So I had seen that, and so that scene kind of ended. Then I saw it was like there was some bushes, you know, and there was also water there, kind of like I guess reeds, I would say. You know how the reeds are in the waters, around waters, and there was like grass there. There was a swampy area, I can say, I guess. And I started seeing that, and I saw a snake. I saw the snake stood up. Um, it was standing up, kind of like its body was standing up, and the bottom of it, was kind of towards me. I could see, the bottom because it was standing up and its head was raised up. And I saw the color of this snake, and it was a very big snake. It was very huge. It stood up. I mean, I was like standing and it stood up all the way. Those bushes, those reeds or whatever they were, and they were really, really tall, and it stood out, out there. And I could see that the color was like yellowish in color, and it also had some kind of white in there in color. And I noticed that it was speaking. It was speaking. I didn't hear what this snake was speaking, but it was speaking. And I also kind of like see that it was kind of like a feminine snake. I would say snake, but I think it's Leviathan that now the Lord has revealed to me. Um, it had like a feminine features, feminine face, feminine, kind of like feminine features there. I could see, and it was speaking. I think there was an audience somewhere. I didn't see the audience. I didn't hear what it was speaking, but I know I heard words. It was speaking words. And then all of a sudden, I could see that there was a slit cut open in the middle of that snake. And this snake did not die. It didn't die. It continued to speak. And there was a cut that was opened right in the middle of it. And out of it came out this little a boy. I would say he was a young man, uh, 10, 12 years old, maybe. I don't know, but around that age. But he was a young man. He wasn't very old and he wasn't very little. But he was a young boy, like that. Um, he came out of that snake. Uh, and when he came out of that snake, he went behind the bushes. He went behind the reeds, and went out that way. Now, I did not see what was behind those bushes, behind those reeds. I didn't see that. But I know this young man came out of this snake, and I could see the blood that covered, that was inside the snake. I mean, it was all clear to me. It was a very scary dream or vision of the Lord, very vivid, and I could see everything. And so he went to the back of the bushes and just went that way. Now I saw the young man. He was a black man. He was a black man. He didn't say anything, and I saw that he did not have any emotion, no emotion whatsoever. Uh, you know, So I don't know if this young man is human. He might not be human, but that's what I had seen. No emotion whatsoever. And he just came out of this snake. It was like a birthing. It was like a birthing, that's what looked like to me, like a birthing, but only that this young man was not a little boy. It was like a baby. It was like a young man, a little boy, and went out. But no emotion whatsoever. A black young man, and he went out behind the bushes. And after that, so yeah, I woke up. When I woke up, I looked at the time, the clock, and it was 3:22. That's the time I woke up from this vision. So the Lord is shedding more light to what I have seen. It is this snake represents Leviathan, I think it's the name of it, how you pronounce it. It represents Leviathan, and it's a snake, it's a demon, it's a dragon, whatever. It's like the big of it all. I mean, yeah. So, and what I'm seeing is like the mother, I guess it's like the mother of uh, the New World Order or the Antichrist birthing out from this thing. It's like this is like the mother of it all. So that's what the Lord was kind of like, letting me know. So, because also it was by the waters, I do believe that when I was seeing the waters, it was swimming in the water. I didn't see it clearly. It was the same thing, but I knew I saw its face, and it was like a feminine, deformed, very ugly thing. And but I knew it wasn't a human, normal person. It was kind of like a snake, and that's how I seen it. So we're going to read scripture so we can see more and interpret more about what the Lord is saying with this vision and with this dream. Okay, so we're going to go to Job 41. Job 41, I'm going to read a little bit more, but the other verses I'm not going to read so much. So Job 41, we're going to read. It says from chapter 1, Job 41, verse 1, can you pull in Leviathan with a fish hook or tie down its tongue with a rope? Can you put a cord through its nose or pierce its jaw with a hook? Will it keep begging you for mercy? Will it speak to you with gentle words? Will it make an agreement with you for you to take it as your slave for life? Can you make a pet of it like a bird or put it on a leash for the young women in your house? Will traders barter for it? Will they divide it among the merchants? Can you fill its hide with harpoons or its head with fishing spears? If you lay a hand on it, you will remember the struggle and never do it again. Any hope of subduing it is false. The mere sight of it is overpowering. Actually, that's actually true. The mere sight of it is overpowering. No one is fierce enough to rouse it. Who then is able to stand against me? Who has a claim against me that I must pay? Everything under heaven belongs to me. So that's the Lord speaking. I will not fail to speak of Leviathan's limbs, its strength, and its graceful form. Okay, graceful form, kind of like a woman there. That's what I had seen. Its graceful form and its strength as well. I'd seen all that. Who can strip off its outer coat? Now, it's the questions. Who can strip off its outer coat? Who can penetrate its double coat of armor? Who dares open the doors of its mouth, ringed about with fearsome teeth? Its back has arrows of shields tightly sealed together. Each is so close to the next that no air can pass between. They are joined fast to one another. They cling together and cannot be parted. Its snorting throws out flashes of light. Its eyes are like the rays of dawn. Flames stream from its mouth. Sparks of fire shoot out. Smoke pours from its nostrils as from a boiling pot over burning reeds. Reeds, and this is what I had seen. They were not burning, but I did see the reeds. Its breath sets coals ablaze, and flames dart from its mouth. Strength resides in his neck. This dismay goes before it. The folds of its flesh are tightly joined. They are firm and immovable. The chest is hard as a rock, hard as a lower millstone. When it raises up, the mighty are terrified. They retreat before its threshing. The sword that reaches it has no effect, nor does the spear or the dart or the javelin. Iron it treats like straw, and bronze like a rotten wood. Arrows do not make it flee. Sling stones are like chaff to it. A club seems to it but a piece of straw. It laughs at the rattling of the lance. Its undersides are jagged potsherd, leaving a trail in the mud like a threshing sledge. It makes the depths churn like a boiling cauldron, and stirs up the sea like a pot of ointment. That's what I was saying, was stirring up the sea. It leaves a glistening wake behind it, and one would think the deep had white hair. Nothing on earth is its equal, a creature without fear. It looks down on all that are haughty. It is king over all that are proud. Okay, so that's what the Lord is showing us here. It is the king of all that are proud. Okay, so Isaiah 27 verse 1, it talks also more about this. It says, in that day the Lord will punish with his sword, his fierce, great and powerful sword, Leviathan, the gliding serpent, Leviathan, the coiling serpent. He will slay the monster of the sea. That's the Lord. He's going to slay this monster. Okay, now Psalm 74, it says, verse 12, but God is my king from long ago. He brings salvation on the earth. It was you who split open the sea by your power. It says it's God who split open the sea by his power. Split open the sea. Now what is that there? You broke the heads of the monster in the waters. Okay. It was you who crushed the heads of Leviathan and gave it as food to the clusters, to the creatures of the desert. It was you who opened up springs and streams. You dried up the ever-flowing rivers. The day is yours, and yours also the night. You established the sun and the moon. Okay, so those verses there, they're talking about this snake, or this thing, Leviathan, that only God is the one who can kill it, and it's also letting us know about its strength and its power. So it is a very strong creature, dragon, or whatever you want to call it. And from now we're going to go to Revelation 13. It's the beast out of the sea. I do believe it is the same beast. It's the same beast. It's just in kind of like in different forms, but it's the same beast. Because I seen the cut to split open, and this young man, this young boy, coming out of this thing and representing Antichrist, the one who's going to rule. Okay, so the beast out of the sea, verse number 1, 13:1, the dragon stood on the shore of the sea. Okay, it was on the shore, even though there were some reeds there, water, bushes, but it was by the sea. First I seen it in the waters, and then it was by the shore. The dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 crowns on its horns, and on each head a blasphemous name. The beast I saw resembled a leopard, but had feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like that of a lion. The dragon gave the beast its power, and his throne and great authority. Now this dragon, it gave the beast his power and his throne and great authority. Now we know, like I seen, the one coming out of it is the beast. Okay, that's what the Lord was letting us know. This young boy, this black man coming out of this dragon is the beast. Is the beast. I want you to understand that, because he's showing us the secrets, what times we're in, because it is about to reveal himself. Okay, That's what's going on here. The dragon gave the beast his power and his throne and great authority. One of the heads of the beast seemed to have had a fatal wound, but the fatal wound had been healed. The whole world was filled with wonder and followed the beast. People worshipped the dragon because he had given authority to the beast. People worship the dragon because he had given authority to the beast. Now, this dragon representing the devil, Satan himself. So that's what the Lord is saying. The Lord is saying people are going to worship the devil, Satan, because he gave the beast authority. And they also worship the beast and asked, who is like the beast, who can wage war against it? The beast was given a mouth to utter proud words and blasphemies and to exercise its authority for 42 months. Okay, so that's what it's saying, is the Antichrist is given authority to rule and to blaspheme for 42 months. Okay. It opened its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name and his dwelling place, and those who live in heaven. Now, when I seen this dragon, it was talking, it was speaking words, but the Lord did not let me hear the words that it was speaking, but I did see its mouth speaking to a crowd, to a lot of people. It opened out its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name and his dwelling place and those who live in heaven. It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them, and it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. All inhabitants of the earth will worship the beast, all those whose names have not been written in the Lamb's book of life, the Lamb who was slain for the creation of the world. Whoever has ears, let them hear. If anyone well, we'll finish there. So that is what the Lord is showing us in this video, that in this dream, that this snake or this dragon is going to actually give out the Antichrist, and the Antichrist is going out into the world, and he is going to be revealed soon. He is going to be revealed soon, and he is about to come into the world stage to so that people may know who he is. And it is by the grace of God that he's letting us know these mysteries. So prepare yourself, Jesus is coming. Prepare yourself, Jesus is coming. It is going to be soon. It's not going to be long at all. It's going to be so soon. And also another thing, the other day I was in prayer. This was before this dream. He assured me, he let me know that let the people everybody who's proclaiming about Jesus is coming, let them know that they are doing the right thing. They are doing what God wants them to do, to proclaim he is coming, that it is imminent, because he is here. Literally, he is here walking on this earth, and he is waiting for the time of the trumpet to sound. Okay, and he also has to fulfill his word and his scripture, the word that says Jesus is going to come like a thief in the night. So he has to honor those words, but his coming is so soon, is so near. So he is here. So don't think that people who are setting dates or who are saying here, they are saying he's coming tomorrow, he's coming here. God is speaking to those people that he is coming. They are hearing from God. That's what the Lord has revealed to me, that they are hearing and listening from God. And we should take heed to those warnings. We should take heed to those warnings, and do not be discouraged that you're not hearing from God. You are hearing from God. It's just that he, in his own time, he will come. He is already here. So we should get ready. Time is almost up. He's letting us know that the Antichrist has already been birthed, and he is about to go to the world stage and reveal himself. That's what's happening. So I gotta go. But until next time, this is Sister Sakani. Love you all. Bye-bye.